Hi, my name is Dan, and this video is designed to give you a good look at this vintage Nishijin Sophia Super Deluxe Pachinko machine that you're considering buying. This machine was manufactured in 1973. When I do a restoration on the Pachinko machines, I take everything that you can see, both on the front and the back, completely off the what I call this board. Everything is attached to this board. Everything gets taken off. So every plastic piece, every metal piece, everything gets taken off. All of the plastic gets cleaned thoroughly from 40 years of dust collecting to cigarette smoke residue, body oil residue. The machines on the inside get very gummed up on the inside. So quite often they're not in functioning capability when I get them. So the only way, in my opinion, to make them work really well is literally to disassemble them 100% to get them back to the condition that they were originally made in, and that's what I do when I do the restorations. So this gives you a good look at what's called the Playfield, the center attractions, the pockets, and the tulips. This is plexiglass over here. The original glass of the machine's long since broken. All of the wood on the inside of the case gets sanded down, a couple of coats of polyurethane put on it. The actual frame that the machine sits in is made of red mahogany, which has now become a rare wood. Plentiful in the early 70s, but not so much anymore. Again, this has been all sanded down, polyurethane to protect it so that it doesn't absorb moisture or anything like that anymore. Let me turn it around so you can see the back side. Right now the machine has 4 felt pads on it. That's to keep it from scratching the surface, the counter. These are tippy. They're designed to have been put into a frame mounted on a wall, or if you were going to leave it freestanding, you would definitely want to put some sort of bracing on the sides or whatever so that it doesn't tip over, but these are pretty tippy. So again, everything you see here, all the plastic comes off. This is where the dirt accumulates. Inside the plastic pieces where the balls all run is just black. Actually, it's kind of disgusting, but all of the metal, again, taken off. I get rid of all the rust on all the metal pieces, polish all the metal back up, give the plastic pieces a coat of wax to keep them clean and looking good. Any wiring that doesn't look good to me, I redo. I redo the solder connections. The wiring itself is powered. I power it with a 9-volt battery adapter. You just plug this in. The only reason that you need that is to run the lights. Now there's 2 lights on this machine. There's one up here that lights when you don't have enough balls in the hopper, and there's another light inside what's called the jackpot chamber. That lights when you actually win it, get a prize, and that's what you need the power supply for. If you didn't have power, no problem, you can still play the machine. So I'm going to load some balls into the machine. This is kind of noisy, but when we do it, if you are considering this machine or any other machine for that matter on eBay, you're going to want to buy some Pachinko balls. I don't send any Pachinko balls out with my machines. They're heavy. They just add to the shipping cost, and they're pretty easily gotten on eBay. My recommendation is anywhere from 300 to 500 Pachinko balls. The machine will easily handle that many balls. So now that we have the balls loaded, I'm going to plug the transformer in. The other thing you're going to want is some sort of a catch box. This is just something I made. You want to have a box that's wide enough to go from this chute to this chute. It needs to be that wide, and you want to have it at least as deep as the machine, because this is where the balls are going to exit out of the machine as you play. It doesn't have to be a wooden box. It can be a tin can. It can be a Tupperware bowl. It can be anything that you want it to be. So let me get this turned around. and plugged in. I'll show you how it works. Now, it's very top heavy right now. Hopefully it won't tip over on me. Okay, I'm going to go behind here and get it plugged in. There we go. So right now you don't see any lights on. One, because it's got plenty of balls in the machine, and two, because I haven't won yet. Now, after you load some balls into the upper hopper, Pachinko is a very easy game to play. Anybody can play it at any age. There's no skill involved. There is some technique, but no skill. When you put balls in for the first time and hit the launcher, nothing happens. It takes one cycle to load a ball into the machine. The second one will launch a ball. So that ball goes into what's called the drain and will exit the back of the machine. So this is the normal working of the machine. And what I'm trying to do is get a ball to go into one of these pockets, through the center attraction, or into one of the tulips. They're called tulips. And if I do, you'll see what happens. Now, it's difficult to get a ball into one of the tulips when it's not open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat, and I'll show you what happens when you do get a prize. If you end up getting the ball in, say, up in here in the center attraction, this light behind the center attraction lights up. You get 14 balls as a prize. It also opens the tulip for you, and if it goes down on this side, it will do the same thing. Now that the tulips are open, it's a little bit easier to win because you've got a much larger target to aim for. Okay, so that's the way that a Pachinko machine functions. There's one there. The tension on the spring is adjustable, so you can get it to launch pretty much any way you want to. When this tray fills up, you can empty the balls down into the lower tray, scoop them out, just go right up over the top of the machine, drop them back into the hopper. I'll show you so that you see it. When you do run out of balls, there's a weight transfer, and that light in the corner there will come on and tell you, that lets you know that you need to add some more balls to the upper hopper. So that's the machine. Certainly hope that you consider purchasing it. I will provide support for you in any way, shape, or form that you would like. Certainly emailing through the eBay system, emailing on a personal level. I will gladly give you my phone call so that we can talk. In addition to this video that you're watching now, I will make a second video that will show you how to load the machine, how to make sure it's ready, how to get the balls out of the machine if you ever wanted to do that, what to do if a ball jams, and so on and so forth. So it's something I really enjoy doing, and I hope that this would become maybe part of your man cave, or a toy for your grandkids, whatever. So thank you for considering it.